My name is Jockuela and I'm a senior at Johnson C. Smith University. I was asked to tell a story about who paved the way for me in my education. I was adopted at the age of 20 in October of 2011 by my cheerleading coach and her husband, who I've been knowing since I was 10 years old. I've been living with them since I was 16 years old, but education became a big role in their household, so I had to step my game up to understand what education meant to them. She paved the way for me by giving me a couple of simple words when I first moved in with her, and it was, did I want to go to college? When I moved in with her, I had a GPA of a 2.6, and after that semester, I had a GPA of a 3.0. She was the biggest person that played the best role in my education life, and for you to understand where I'm going, you have to understand where I came from, and this is what this video is about. Thank you.
Growing up, many want to imagine everything is so perfect, but no, deep down inside it's not. Acting like a different person in public, but crying yourself to sleep every night because they just want to live a regular life. You're looking right at this person. My life was affected by drugs, gangbanging, abuse, and much worse, the system. Growing up in the hood with my two brothers and one sister, being raised by my great-grandmother and an addict for a mother, and still to this day not knowing who my real father is. I thought my life was hell. Raised by a system and not knowing why until I was 15 years old, I had a heart full of anger and pain. I didn't know what to do. When I finally started to deal with it, the only person that cared about me had a stroke, my great-grandmother. At the age of 16, I was placed in a foster home. Not knowing how to respond to this, I became rebelling, very disrespectful, and many other things. I had to realize that this situation could have been worse, and it wasn't. I was placed with people I knew and that loved me very much. But I was so hurt from the past, I didn't know how to accept caring parents because I never had any. Moving with them, I had a 1.6 GPA. By the next semester, which was my second semester of my junior year, I had a 3.25 GPA, the highest I had ever received in high school. Graduated high school with a 2.8 GPA, never thinking college would ever be my next step because I messed up so bad throughout my life. Not to mention, no one in my family attended college, not even community. In February of 2008, I received not one, but 4 acceptance letters to different colleges. At this point in my life, I felt so accomplished and nothing could be taken away from me, knowing that I beat every stereotype that had been set against me my entire life. My mother was addicted to drugs, no father, raised in one of the worst areas in San Francisco, lived with my great-grandmother and had a learning disability, and most of all was raised in the system. I had all of these different labels on me, but I know that I was headed in the direction that my adoptive parents made possible for me. Now today, holding a 3.3 GPA, graduating in May of 2012, I have made it past all the hurdles, distractions, and many more. I'm here to tell you everyone has a story, but how are you going to tell?